Hi, welcome. It's DL. Welcome to Tales of a Double Virgo, episode 2. Peace. Okay, so I committed to myself to do this new video blog or vlog or whatever you want to call it. And for years I wrote twice a week. I would put out my daily nugget, my weekly musings, and for me that was really easy to commit to. Twice a week I could write anywhere, anytime of day. Didn't matter if it was dark outside or light outside, didn't matter if I was having a good hair day or a bad hair day. I could just do it, and the creative energy would flow. So with this new challenge that I've asked of myself is just that. It's a freaking challenge. Oh my gosh, it's a totally different beast to be in front of a camera doing my thing in this way rather than just sitting at my computer writing. Which leads me into one of potentially several of our topics for this week. One being vulnerability. What the F? I mean, I didn't realize how often I, on purpose and with intention, put myself in a vulnerable position, open myself to vulnerability. What does that mean to you? It can be a risky place of emotional exposure. It's a place where fear and courage meet and sometimes collide. It's a place that doesn't always feel good, and sometimes it does. So I'm all squirrely today in my vulnerability. Blah. So episode 2 of Tales of a Double Virgo. Vulnerability. What is that to you? What does that mean to you? Do you allow yourself to be vulnerable? What does it feel? What does it feel like? How does it feel? Do you purposely toss yourself into vulnerable situations like I'm doing now? I've been wanting to do a video all week, and today I was like, damn it, I just have to do it. Because there's never going to be the perfect light, there's never going to be the perfect hair day, there's never going to be the perfect topic. I'm never going to feel perfect. We can't have 100% perfect before we step into something, or we'll never step into it. And I know this, and still I forget. So here I am. Thank you for clicking. Thank you for sharing this experience with me. This is the next level of my experience. This experience is the next level of my experience, and thanks for sharing it with me. Because in this form of interacting with you, you really get to see my energy and my personality rather than just read about it. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out a little bit. And I'm staying here, and it's still recording, and is it still running? Vulnerability. Does it feel like your heart is inside out? Does it feel like you're standing in the middle of a stadium completely naked? Does it feel earth-shakingly scary to share. I share very personal things. And now I'm doing it from this place of right up close and extra personal. Let's take a breath together. One giant collective breath. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. And just notice for a minute how you feel and how your body feels. And how this talk of vulnerability makes you feel. Since I've been contemplating this topic for some time now, I am realizing that I feel my most vulnerable when I share these really personal things and have no idea if they're going to be received, how they're going to be received. What? Are you going to judge me? At the same time, though, I'm still sharing. I'm here. I'm showing up. I'm committed to this next level of my experience. This might end up being take one, because there might have to be like many takes of this, because vulnerability. Do you allow yourself to be vulnerable? Do you allow yourself to be vulnerable? And what happens when you do? It can be a very expansive moment. And contract in the same moment. Is it possible to feel love and fear in the same moment? Something can feel uncomfortable and still be okay. There's a difference between not feeling right, like something just doesn't feel right, like it's just, your gut, your intuition tell you, make a left turn or get the hell out of here. There's a difference between that and, oh, this is really squirmy. I'm in my place of vulnerability. What's everybody gonna think? Can you distinguish between run like hell and, yeah, it's uncomfortable, but stay here anyways, and stay here anyways? I challenge you to challenge yourself, to be aware of and pay attention to what makes you feel that way. What, who, where, when, how. What is vulnerability to you? And dip deeper into it when you find yourself there, or you toss yourself there. For me, it's like vulnerability is a part of my cellular code. My DNA just makes me be there in order to grow and evolve. One must have experiences of deep vulnerability. But that's just me. I think that we'll save what I was saving for next until next time. Let's just marinate with this vulnerability idea. Let's be vulnerable in vulnerability and see what happens. See what kind of beautiful experience is born out of our awareness of our vulnerability and our willingness to not only be in it, but actively seek it. I mean, what the heck? Like, what the heck? Might as well freaking go for it. Because idling in this place of like stuckness or sameness or comfort. Who wants to be comfortable? How fun is that? Idling in that place, does that really get us anywhere? Do you want to get there? I guess you have to ask yourself that question. I'm always seeking to expand and grow and evolve and awaken, and all things included in that genre of awesomeness. Not much of it is super comfortable. I'm wired for it somehow, and now I'm sharing it with you. Thank you again, everyone out there, for sharing in my vulnerable moment and your willingness to explore yours. Let's just have a big vulnerability party. Let's all hang out and be all vulnerable. Doesn't that sound fun? Much love, many blessings. I believe in you. You totally rock. See you next time.